Crazy wild style. Crazy wild style. You know who I am? Look at me.
Look at my feet, aren't they tempting?
We've got 2 new videos, folks, for the folks at home. This is Ridiculousnessness. We are...
Can you share your screen? I want to see what we're working with here.
Yeah. Alright. Here's what we got thumbnail-wise. This one over this on the right side is pretty visually rich.
Yeah.
The one on the left is a little gay, not gonna lie. So on the right, for the gents and women at home, there's a guy falling off a log into some water. I think I've seen the video. Stilo is doing what looks like a Roman salute, as made popular by the Third Reich, as he watches this video, and a woman to the right of him in the thumbnail who appears to have some Jewish features. And then on the left, it's quite gay. Don't you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's this guy, white guy, AirPods in, muscle shirt on, black baseball cap, gray pants, buff, and he has clearly fallen out of a plastic chair, but the still that we're presented with is him on his back with his legs up in the air so that your eyes are led to his ass, and he's in this compromising, cramped position, like he's being folded up and fucked.
Yeah.
And Rob is there with his mouth inches away from where the guy's asshole is, laughing with glee. So I don't know what to make of all this. We've got
Tellingly, that video is called Ridiculousnessly Popular Videos Straight College Boys Edition.
Straight college boys who don't yet know themselves well enough not to try anything edition.
I actually like the one on the right because I find that Jewish woman attractive.
Let's see who this is and whether she actually is Jewish. For no particular reason.
We never confirmed it. I remember when we were doing Dyrdek Anon, we found her name. It was like Rachel something or Carly. Her name was Carly, and I don't remember the last name, but we looked her up, and she's some sort of social media influencer, entertainer thing, and we couldn't find any information on her religious orientation. So, well, that's wrong.
Yeah, that's not correct.
Look up Carly Ridiculousness. Oh, that chick is hot too, though.
Yeah, Carly. Yeah, okay, Carly Aquilino.
No,
not Jewish.
Italian
New York-born
ancestry.
comedian, though. So that, yeah, if you put Italian and New York-born comedian together, she is effectively Jewish.
Right.
So we're watching Unfortunate Outdoor Mishaps.
I mean, now that I know she's not Jewish, I'm less interested, but we can go ahead and anyway.
I was trying to find something good on the radio, which is fucking impossible. Yeah, that's right, guys. I'm better than most people. Everyone who listens to the radio thinks it's good, but I think it's bad because I think things should be better than they are. And
I'm not saying this to sound like special or contrarian, but I am surprised to hear that because I was under the impression young people in general, people of our generation, don't listen to the radio at all.
Yeah, I just can't be on Spotify because I abuse anything that I use on any sort of regular basis, and Spotify just becomes a social media app.
Right.
And that sucks.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. But I was listening to the radio today, and there was this jaunty old, probably a little bit too recent in musical history for you, but still a very old song. And the gist of it was this guy, I think he even said the hop. He was going to a dance, and it's sung by a man, but it's sung from the point of view of like
Oh, At the
of a
Hop.
teen. Yeah.
Yeah, I know
Well,
that song.
is it about a girl? Whoa. Is it about a girl wearing a burlap sack dress, and so he can't tell what's the front of her and what's the back of her, and he's no longer interested in the girl that at one point he said had a great shape.
I don't recall. I it's
Uh,
not At the Hop isn't a song I like regularly listen to. It's just a famous. It was it from the 1950s?
I have no fucking idea.
Okay.
That was as much as I
Well,
was
here I'll
thinking
look
of.
up the lyrics. We'll figure this out once and for all. At the synagogue. That's where I want to be. So
At the synagogue when they do the wet shirt competition, like they do every Shabbat.
Okay, I'm looking for lyrics here about a burlap sack. You said I don't see that. Maybe it's a different
I don't know
song.
that he explicitly said it was a burlap sack,
Oh, okay.
but I think he said sack. I don't know.
You know, a hack for finding cool music and not relying on streaming services. You should find a, I'm sure you have one near you, a volunteer run independent radio station.
Hmm.
You can find a lot of cool shit on those. And like you've got to listen to it at like 3 a.m. or something. It's awesome.
Yeah, the community, whatever, public, whatever station is, they've got some good tunes on there.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't fucking know. I end up listening to a lot of country because that's the one genre where I am. You get a decent quantity of good songs and still a lot of fucking stinkers, but per genre.
Who's this chick that's trending in the country music world right now? Ella something?
Ella Langley.
Yeah, yeah. Someone
Yeah.
my the nurse when I got my colonoscopy mentioned her. That's how I became privy to. She
She's
said
like, you're reminding me of that one Ella Langley song, the Sphincter Blues. I don't know, some joke, some fucking
she
joke
said
like
you've got the colon of a young Ella Langley.
that. Before the fame.
Yeah. Speaking of country music, Kid Rock performed near my domicile this past
Oh,
week.
that's funny you mentioned that because Bad Bunny performed a simultaneous performance near me
Oh
and
shit, dude.
did everything that Kid Rock did, but gay,
Yeah, yeah.
gay and foreign.
So So I'm going to take that to mean because I saw footage of this Kid Rock show and he has behind him on the big screen, he has this like hideous AI generated video playing behind him of like Saddam Hussein being arrested and Osama bin Laden being killed. So I'm going to take that to mean Bad Bunny behind him at his concert had an AI generated video of Saddam Hussein and fucking Osama bin Laden making out.
Yeah, you would be correct.
Yeah.
That's why they say that he's a bad bunny.
Yeah.
It's because he's a staunch shipper
Yeah.
of the headcanon that Saddam and Hussein were meant to be together.
Bad
That's his
Bunny's
OTP.
secretly Muslim, maybe.
Yeah, but it's a badly kept secret. It's kind of tongue in cheek. He's like I don't know, kind of like acts being Muslim is like how he acts naughty. He's like, "Ooh, I'm gonna pray 5 times a day in the direction of Mecca. Ooh, who's gonna stop me? Oops, did you catch me?" Yeah, he like presents himself sexually on a prayer rug.
Oh, like Rope Bunny, like the kink.
What bunny?
Rope Bunny.
Oh, yeah, he gets bound and gagged in a praying position, facing Mecca, like for 5 times a day.
um, you know what this compilation is making me think of? Because this is a compilation of people like basically just falling down outside, like off of logs and bridges and stuff.
Yeah,
Do you remember Edgar's Fall?
no,
Yahweh! Yahweh!
what the
It's
fuck
this
is this?
it's this little Hispanic kid walking across sort of like makeshift bridge made out of you know, big long sticks across a
Oh
ravine.
my God, I'm sorry, but look at that fucking compilation, bro.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's see.
Oh my goodness.
Hold
We've
on.
already commented on
Oh,
if it's not this piece of clothing being worn by Lolo, then it was a very similar
fuck.
one. She's just she's she's storing her rump to her right.
Yeah,
Anyway,
impossibly,
Steelo's got very, oh my God, now she's
impossibly thick.
shifting back and forth. God damn it.
Impossibly thick.
He's got very good discipline to keep his eyes away.
Yeah.
I'm imagine they just had to cut out all of the outtakes where he's like got his face like an inch from it, drooling and going. They cut to Rob and he's like, "Stilo, knock it off," but he's also jacking off. Now I'm googling Edgar's Fall.
You might recognize it. It was pretty big back in the day.
No, I don't. Also, that's what she said. You might recognize it. It was pretty big back in the
My dick was huge in the 80s.
day. Let's see. Is it gay if I ask ChatGPT what would be a funny subreddit for us to look at? You can
No,
say.
no, I don't think it would be gay necessarily. I just don't really trust it to give you anything good. But I
Yeah.
mean, it's funny you bring that up.
Rock, maybe.
I was thinking we could just revisit our old pals on r/Stims at some point today.
Yeah, let's have a look right now.
Kind of in the mood. Can we wait? Can we wait for my coffee to kick in?
Yes, you want to be
Sorry. Yeah,
in what's it called?
in uh, in the
Solidarity.
mood. Yeah, yeah, solidarity, exactly. Oh, and I don't know how fruitful this would be, but Chanel West Coast's husband is a realtor. I was thinking we
Hmm.
could look on his website and just see what we can find. I did some preliminary scouring, and the what was it? I think it's the FAQ section of his website. It's like incomplete. I don't know. Kind of funny. Ugh.
Venison Real Estate.
Yeah, yeah. Share your screen if you're going on that website.
Yes, Daddy. Okay, I got to refresh so you can see him walk out the door. Here he comes.
Yeah, we have a video here.
Oh, Rodeo Realty. So if you go to fenisonrealestate.com, you find that it's in fact called Rodeo Realty.
Subtle flex with the Louis belt.
Yeah. Also, what? It just showed something in the top corner about the name Stacy something Power Realty. I don't fucking.
Honest service you can depend on. Scroll to the very bottom of the page. And try FAQs there in the bottom left. I think that's it. Yeah, yeah, look. It's just for the listener, you click FAQs on his website and it's just like the boilerplate. Like, this is a frequently asked question. This is a frequently asked question. This is a frequently asked question. It just says that over and over.
We need to take this whole thing, copy this whole thing, and make it the title of this episode.
Yeah, 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 yeah. What are you thinking?
I don't know. I'm gonna look up Henry VIII on rule34.com just as kind of like something to do.
I hope he's fucking a severed head or some shit.
Oh, folks, we're 15 minutes into the pod and we've just heard the sentence, "I hope he's fucking a severed head" or something.
Oh,
Okay, that's pretty funny.
yo, Henry VIII got a puss. Oh no, those are balls. I mailed.
Okay.
Okay, that's awesome. That's good shit.
Oh man, for the folks at home, we've got one of the iconic historical depictions of Henry VIII's face, and then what is a really believable, realistic,
Yeah.
paunchy body below it, and a average-looking flaccid cock underneath his giant paunch. And then it's like, if you've seen the show Person of Interest, It's kind of that aesthetic. It's like grainy background and graphics that make it look like there are glitches, and some of the glitches are his. They've got six of his wives on here. Uh,
I want like a
Maybe he only
college
had six wives. Sorry,
I
go
want like a Harvard history professor to put this up on the screen in a
on.
like slideshow in a lesson, but just like the rest of the lecture is just completely normal and informative. Just inexplicably, this naked Rule 34 Henry VIII picture inserted in there.
So we've seen all of the porn that is at least popular of Henry VIII online.
Here's something
Huh.
I for whatever reason I've been getting a lot of ads on my Facebook feed recently about these like couples intimacy card games.
Hmm.
You pull you and your partner pull a card from the deck, and it has some question on it, and you're supposed to discuss the question, and it's going to foster intimacy, I guess. I
Should
have
we
one
do it?
of yeah. I was thinking I have one of the card games pulled up if you want to try. Uh,
Sure. Speaking of intimacy, I'm about to take this.
okay. Do you want me to let you do that while I?
We're most of the way done.
Okay.
I was hoping to get a fart. Gonna get a fart on mic, but if I try to hear it, I wish it was.
Hey, here's one. Here's one. Uh, what do you remember thinking the first time you saw me?
Hmm. You had dyed blonde hair and you were being quiet, and I was in college, and so I
So
thought you
you
were
wanted to
really
fuck
cool.
me. You wanted to fuck me. I actually thought you were autistic the first time I saw you.
Yeah, I was just a straight college boy.
Yeah.
I couldn't help myself. What is this?
What does a truly good day look like for you?
Um, hmm. Well, first I browse Rule 34. Nah, I don't know. I don't spend money on coffee or food. I actually take the time I need to prepare it before I leave. And it's not so hot that I'm getting sunburnt, and it's not raining, and I have a good balance of enough work to make a lot of money, a fair amount of money or whatever, like enough work for good money, but not so much work that I have to work until like 7 p.m. And
You have to do that
then
sometimes? That sucks.
yeah, and then and for the listener, just to set the scene, we're having this discussion while I play a video on Rule34.com of a poorly animated pornographic film where a guy is going over his therapist's house, and undoubtedly they're going to have sex. Up in the top right corner of the window, some anime or some hentai waifus are being fucked at an impossible speed. But back to my perfect day. Then I have a calm evening. I would say it's an evening where I don't have a meeting, but that's not sustainable. So maybe like, I don't know. It's a day where I just had a meeting the previous day, and so it's fine that there's no meeting in the evening. And so I just like, I don't know. I guess that's something that I need to figure out is how to spend my time that I'm not spending working or in a meeting. But yeah, that's the general deal.
What do you worry about when you lie awake at night?
Oh, you're not answering any of these questions?
Okay, perfect, fine. Perfect day. I just it's uh not as richly detailed as yours, but wake up early, make some cacao coffee, read for a couple of hours, practice some guitar, maybe go for a constitutional outside. It's got to be I like a good 60 degrees.
Mm, nice.
Return to my quarters and
My quarters. Return to my
and,
chambers.
End the evening with some 30 Rock or something. Speaking of which, I'm on my third
Mm.
rewatch, and in the episode I watched last night, Tracy, in an effort to gain admiration from his two sons, he embarks on the project of uh, developing a pornographic video game, and Frank is telling him that it can't be done because of the uncanny valley, and then
Which
Tracy
one is
says
Frank?
he's a writer on TGS, glasses, beard, long hair, always wears novel
Trucker
hats.
hats.
Yes,
Nice.
yes, and uh, Tracy says to him, "I'm like Mozart, and you're like the guy who was always jealous of Mozart." And Frank says, "You mean Salieri?" And then Tracy goes, "No thanks, I already ate."
I heard a good last name sounding fucked up joke. Someone was telling me that they were just recounting the story of somebody introducing themselves and getting their last name joked about, where somebody said their last name. I can't fucking remember what it was. Let's say it was Salieri, and they're like, "No, I'm whatever Salieri," and the person who was roasting them was like, "If you do, you'll clean it up," something like that. I don't know.
But
Wasn't so funny.
the name wasn't Salieri, or
No, no, no.
yeah,
I can't remember
right.
what the name was. I fucked up the joke. Edit this part out. Spank me.
Another good 30 Rock line I heard on an episode I watched last night. They're trying to get Jenna to participate in a drinking contest.
Hmm.
And she says, "A drinking contest? What am I, 12 and at my boyfriend's frat party?"
I quoted 30 Rock shit recently because somebody was saying, "How are you doing?" Um, that I quoted when Tracy Jordan. So hang on. In real life, he's Tracy Morgan. In the show, he's Tracy Jordan.
Correct.
Okay. I quoted him as having said, when he asks someone how they're doing and they say they're doing good, he says, "No, Superman does good. You're doing well."
Yeah, yeah, I remember that.
Are you stimmed up enough to join
Yes.
your stimmed out brothers
Yeah,
on
can
National
I do
Stims?
the screen
Yeah,
sharing
do
for
the
this one?
honors.
Okay,
Lord
thanks.
knows I've shared my screen enough today.
Let me just pull it up. One more intimacy question before we move on, though. Is there a way I touch you that you especially love?
Hmm. Hmm. Um, I was thinking recently. I don't have an answer to that question, but I was thinking recently, and I don't mean this in full seriousness, but this is where things start to get a little weird. If it would be funny for us to do a remote control butt plug bit on the podcast.
Yeah.
As a joke, bro. As a joke.
It's like oh, let me think. Okay, it would be like a Kill Tony thing where when one of us is doing a riff, instead of heckling, you activate the butt plug. Stimulate Tony.
I don't know.
Phil Tony. Phil Tony.
Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Wait. Oh, fuck, bro.
We should
The
do
anti deep
this.
fake. The anti deep fake rules on Rule 34 suck. I was just about to look up Tony Hinchcliffe and then kill Tony, but I know what I'm gonna get. I'm gonna try anyway. You said we should do this.
I will be the sacrificial lamb. I'll have the butt plug inside me. I want to do Phil Tony, man. That's good shit.
We can always just not actually put stuff up our butts and just make that the premise of a bit where we're pretending.
I
Suddenly your
mean,
enthusiasm
or
evaporates entirely.
I already ordered one from Amazon in the past 3 seconds, so too late. Wonder how much those cost actually, if they're expensive.
Remote control butt plugs.
Yeah,
Let's have a look.
yeah.
Loven's butt plug. Grab your toy and join the global vibe sync on X.
On X.
Got one for. It looks like it's around $100. I can't quite tell exactly
Uh,
what each one is.
Yeah,
It's a
maybe
little
when
outside of our price range. We
uh
need to craft our own one using AM radio waves,
yeah.
and
I was
it
gonna say,
vibrates. You can only turn it off and on, and it vibrates to whatever frequency the Rush Limbaugh show is currently emanating.
and then when you activate it, I open my mouth and you hear radio signals. It picks up frequencies from like fire and brimstone preachers on AM radio.
Christian rock comes out of your nostrils while your ass is stimulated. I think we're doing good today. I think this is a good episode, not gonna lie.
Yeah, Phil Tony, that's got to be a Patreon tier. We get enough if we get enough subscribers, then we can buy a butt plug. We should do
If
it to
we,
Curly. We should do it to Curly as punishment for being such a
yeah,
fucking flake.
we should drug him, restrain him, do it to him against his will.
Yeah. I have r/stims pulled up. Let me share my screen. Can you see this?
I can, yes.
Okay, for the folks at home, we are on r/stims. Let me know if you see anything you want me to stop at.
Uh, but you are the native here. I wouldn't want to
Right.
invalidate your perspective. Okay. I thought for some reason the window was staying up for me and not you. Fuck all you
Okay.
guys. Do you even do drugs?
Bitch ass motherfuckers on this chat see someone high and just can't resist typing out, have some water and get some rest, champ. First of all, you don't know anything about me. Second of all, do you ever really that commenting that really gave some high AF stimfuck enough pause to genuinely assess the situation and make the conscious decision to shut it all down? Yeah, this is just schizophrenic rambling. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
This is
His family has stopped talking to him, and so he's saying the things that he usually says to them to Reddit. It reminds me, I was into the show Intervention by, I think it's A&E makes that show or made that show or whatever.
yeah, that's
And
the
there
one
was
with
this
the best cry in the world.
best cry. Oh, that's from
Deep
that.
down, I still love you.
uh, there's this one girl who got hooked on fentanyl lollipops to the point where she's like rotting out her
Ooh,
teeth and
oh,
she's just fully insane. And I went looking to see um, how she ended up and found a Reddit thread where she was doing like an AMA and it was just brutal because everybody on Reddit is just pelting her with insults and you know she behaves poorly, obviously, but she's also not in her right mind and she's just defending herself and saying that like they didn't really fully understand what was going on when they were making that. Meanwhile, when they were making that in the episode, she's like bedridden by insanity on a steady diet of just fentanyl lollipops and destroying
right.
her family's sanity. Yeah, no, it was pretty
Fentanyl
brutal.
lollipops. There's something there like it's Shirley Temple, and it's like on the good ship, lollipop. Get these fucking bugs out of my teeth. Maybe Willy Wonka. There's something there, like he's got a forest of fentanyl lollipops. I don't know.
And it's just well, I don't know what fentanyl's derived from, or if it is purely synthetic. I don't know. I was gonna make some joke about it being like one of the actual forest biomes where drugs are manufactured, like somewhere in Central America or like the Hindu Kush Mountains.
Oh,
I don't know.
like fentanyl grows on trees or
Yeah,
something like.
he journeys to a place where the Oompa Loompas live,
Right, right, right.
and fentanyl grows on these giant berries, and the Oompa Loompas are just constantly slumped over.
You know, I've got to say, as schizophrenic as this episode has been so far, it's yielded some yucks
It is, it
and
is.
chuckles. Yeah. Um, okay, here's a good one. Uh, Post on r/stims. So, what do you guys do on amphetamine/Adderall besides watch porn? I personally like music, video editing, and mountain biking, and cleaning, of course. But anyways, I just want more ideas. I really like smoking weed too, but that's not an activity. And even a nap feels good for some reason. How the fuck do you nap on Adderall? My gosh. But anyways, I like scrolling Reddit, Instagram a lot too. Okay, so smoking weed isn't an activity, but that is. What about you guys? Anything but porn slash sex. Smoke weed and perform a cleaning time skip. Gamble. Take shit apart and then get distracted with something else in the middle of it and then go do something else and then forget where I was and how to put it together and then fuck just stack it up in the corner.
I think that was an attempt at a joke, but it
Yeah.
was not funny.
If this were Phil Tony, I would activate that butt plug right now. And then because he's a gooner, he'd come. I don't know.
Our next name from the cum bucket.
Bro, this is so gold. We need a budget and a set. Please, if there is a philanthropist or a rich person listening to this podcast right now, give us some money. Let Kill Tony would be a hit, or excuse me, Phil Tony would be a hit.
It's like, where is Philton? Dallas?
Austin.
Austin? Austin. It's like instead of Austin becoming this new cultural hub, it's whatever, like Provincetown on the Cape. And it's just
Uh-huh.
this new cultural hub of gayness. I don't
Uh-huh.
fucking know.
Oh, I think this guy must be a paid influencer or something. Reddit slash social media feels like a time sink that's better spent off stims. So I block those for like 6 to 8 hours using an app like Freedom. Free
Capitalized for.
Freedom is available for download on the App Store
We've
for
also got, oh,
1.99.
and gaming on PS5. I think this guy just compulsively plugs things.
Look at this. I'll,
Speaking of
I'll, I'll
compulsively plugging
yap
things,
to
Phil Tony.
LLMs about introspective stuff. I would love to see that chat history.
Yikes. Yikes. That's really tough. That's think of all the people who were aborted who would be better than that. Go through my daily life because I'm dependent and need it to feel normal. Yeah, all right. Cool.
Charming.
Weird little cry for help to no one. You
Yeah.
weird fuck.
I like to stim fap as well, says Mario Donkey Kong.
He couldn't resist on a post that in its title includes the disclaimer, don't recommend that I jack off. He's like, I like to jack off.
The regret is once you finally decide to finish, the realization that you just wasted 15 hours. Someone replied to that. If you're abusing stims to jack off, chances are you didn't have much going on anyways.
I'm imagining someone with a lot going on, like they've like gotten into an Ivy League college, they've got really great job prospects and excellent relationships in their lives, and like, I'm gonna take 3 Adderalls and spend a full day fondling my cock. Which that's probably a real thing.
Should I click this one here off to the side? Addicted to stim fap.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure we're getting some balanced perspectives here. The guy who didn't want to talk about stim fapping. And then this guy here, I've been stim fapping daily for hours. I mean, like 18 to 20 hours, up to the point when I was fapping, I fell asleep, but woke up just to continue.
Oh,
It's
brother.
it's been 4 months. I used to be OCD clean freak, but stim fapping just made me a nasty person. Lost a lot of weight, sleep deprived as fuck, already reached psychosis state. Urine smells like cat urine. What the fuck?
Oh.
If I do sleep, will be like 2 hours. I just don't feel it's nice anymore. It's dull. I don't feel the feeling I want anymore. Currently on a stim break for 2 weeks, and I feel like I'm looking for something missing. Also, the urge to stim fap is real. It's like a love hate relationship. Should I say fuck it and continue?
It's tough to know so many big words, but to effectively be a monkey with a pleasure button.
Right.
Like
What's
none of what you've just written helped you at all. You've broken yourself.
top comment? You know the answer, my dude. We all know the fucking answer. But is the answer what you want now? Anyway, get a therapist. If you're lucky/thorough, you can find a therapist who deals with addiction that you're comfortable with, and they might even be familiar with stim fat through previous patients.
Can you imagine you're looking on the website of the therapist and they're like specialties, stim tapping, grief, trauma, childhood psychology.
Oh my gosh. Maybe it's like Melfi and Tony. And Tony's coming to her because she has a stim fapping addiction.
Whatever happened to the strong, addicted to stimulants, jacking
Yeah,
off for 18 to 20 hours a day type? You know,
yeah.
Gary Coleman. The stim fappos.
The, the stim fappos. I must be
Dude,
loyal
it's
to
the
my
best show
fappo.
ever. It's the greatest television ever made.
You've
When
got to
people
watch
say
it, dude.
HBO is good, this is what they're talking about.
I can't
Stim
do
gambling.
Tony. Yeah, yeah. So this
Stim
poster
gambling
is
is how you speed run becoming homeless.
right. Stim fapping? Nah, fuck that. Try stim gambling. Geeking hard on Addy and spending my hard-earned cash on stake.us. I already put in $60 and now I'm putting in another 20. This is the last 20 I will spend. I promise. I swear. Just this one last time. I will win it all back. Don't worry.
You see who's typing in is Drake. I actually recently won $40 in a bet. I bet my girlfriend that the Spurs would beat the Wolves in Game 6, and they did. I didn't realize it at the time, but that was like she shouldn't have
40?
agreed to that.
$40?
Yeah,
Do you gamble often?
no,
Or
I only did it because it's her, and that's like
yeah, yeah,
our finances are to a certain extent effectively
yeah.
joint.
You know she's not going to break your legs or dump acid on your toes.
If she does, it's not going to be for that.
Yeah. If she
It's going to
does,
be consensual.
it's consensual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God, man, you just reminded me of the thumbnail and title of a video that I haven't watched, but I've seen a few times. Oh, I shouldn't be laughing. It's this guy, and his face is like just this mess of skin grafts, and he's like, it looks like he was just taking offcuts of flesh and like stretched them out very thin, and he's got like slits for eyes and nostrils and a mouth. And the title has something to do with he lives in the UK and a stranger threw acid in his face unprovoked.
Ugh. Ugh.
Yeah. Can you fucking imagine living in the UK? Was it worth all the fish and chips and slow, low scoring sports?
Yeah, but you know that assailant, he got a stern lecturing from the bobbies.
Yeah, they were
Justice
uh,
was
they were
served.
they were liberal with their billy clubs that night.
Uh-huh. Maybe Tony about to take his dick out and it cuts to black. Don't stop.
Been vibing.
Hold on
Hold
to
on
your
till you
penis.
pass out. Yo, you got it. You got it. Hold on to your penis.
The only time I've ever gambled was because I don't do sports betting because I don't know anything about sports. If there was like, if you
That
could
was a
some,
solid decision on your part.
if you could somehow find a way to like translate traditional jazz, ragtime, pre-war blues, and Tin Pan Alley pop to gambling, then I'd be at the fucking races every day. But
I think there is just collecting it. You just don't have the money.
hey, don't start with me. You want to see my '78 collection? I'll show you my '78 collection if you're.
Before you could ever reach the camera, you walk over and you go to pick them up to bring them over to show me, but then you get distracted by the texture and you just
Yeah.
sit there 15 minutes.
No,
Um,
that is like if anything indicates that I'm autistic, it is that because I mean,
yeah,
I think
and
I've told
and
you this
and
before.
anything does, by the way.
Right, right. But I think I've told you this before. A big part
Yeah, you
of the
just.
'78 fascination with me is just the texture, the feeling of them in my hands. Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna search. I'm gonna search existence to. Nope, nothing new on existence.io, unfortunately.
There was
You were created to create time.
some
Shocking stuff.
there was some new stuff on his Instagram if you want me to pull that up.
Absolutely.
Okay, just a second here. So I've got Existence IO pulled up here.
Okay, let's
Do
go.
any of these catch your eye? It looks like there are just a few we haven't seen.
Let's watch the ones we haven't seen.
Okay, let me take my headphones out so we can hear.
And let me just check. Okay, it is May 17th, 9:30 a.m. I'm just going to have to remember that so that I can rate this later on and use it to architect my existence.
At managing time, you just can't fully see what's happening with your time. You know, every time you're switching between tasks, part of your focus is left behind. And that fragmented concentration reduces your performance on the next thing that you do. You don't just lose time, you're losing clarity. You know, in a study from the University of Minnesota described this as attention residue. You know, this attention that you have.
Did you see the smug smirk on his face when he pulled out, a study from the University of
Yeah, that was the 10th take trying to get him to say a study from the University of Michigan.
Every time you switch between something. And it's not random, it's happening all day. And your time is shaped by this leftover attention. But existence, it changes all that. It shows you how your time is actually structured, where that focus is breaking, and how often you're switching tasks. So instead of guessing why you feel distracted, you now understand it with clarity. Because once you can visibly see where all your attention is breaking, you can start protecting it. And when you protect your intention, guess what? You're great at managing time.
Here's a good comment. Good Lord. Bro, I loved Robin Big, Fantasy Factory, and Ridiculousness, but this is ridiculous. It's basically an Excel sheet of a time log. I mean, who needs to reflect that much in detail about what they did every day? They'd spend more time entering the info and then reflecting on it more than just living their short life. LOL. My advice is make another hilarious show. The fucking voice of reason here. That's why he's a multimillionaire and you're not. Oh, they're really getting into it. LMFAO, you know nothing about me. You assume I'm not a millionaire?
Click on his Instagram right now. We need to
US,
investigate that claim.
US Vet 95 is insinuating he's a
Private
millionaire.
profile. I also assume you're not a millionaire, sir. You really had the upper hand and you forfeited it so easily.
Yeah.
It was really a shame to see your decline happen in the space of one single response to your comment.
um, by the way, did you hear his voice crack at the very beginning of this clip? Listen
No,
closely.
let's run that back.
Listen.
You may not even be bad at managing.
You may not even be bad at managing time. I'm Robert Dyrdek.
You may not even be bad at managing time. You may not even be bad at managing time.
We're taking that and looping it in our intro.
You may. Yeah, no. The like stutter that you'd hear on like a rap song, like you may not even be managing. Have we seen the other three?
Let's see.
It looks like there are two prior to the one that we just watched, after the superhero one, where he's whatever the fuck he called himself.
Super powerful way of basically getting the thoughts out of your mind down into some readable format that you can reflect on in the future.
Yeah, it's called writing.
Yeah, each of these days on the calendar that's behind him has just a thick paragraph describing what happened. Who the fuck? Anyway, it's gonna get old to fucking. Tonight I did a reveal of my latest Ferrari, the RD003 CJ at Beverly Hills Ferrari. It was once again a thrilling and amazing experience to see another car from the collection for the first time. The crown jewel turned. Whoever is working for the debt collection agency that Rob's investors for ridiculousness hired is taking close notes.
Yeah. For the listener, he's standing in front of his time blocks, and each one has a paragraph that he, like what he did.
Are you seeing this? I had to make the tough choice of letting Charlie know that I will need to hire another CMO These conversations are always hard. I know this is the right thing to do for the
Whoa,
company.
whoa, whoa. Where is that? Where is that?
March 9th to 15th, which I don't understand why it's a 6-day period. It doesn't make any
Wait,
sense.
wait, wait. I can't.
Oh,
Oh,
each of these blocks is a week.
yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
But
Who is
the week
Charlie?
of March 1 to 7 is where he says tonight I did a reveal of
Wait,
the
he's
Ferrari.
not. Okay, so for the folks at home, on his Instagram, he unwittingly like outed the name of this employee that he had to fire.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. February 28th, 22nd to 28th, he says, I decided to DM the Penguin Random House audio producer who has won 4 Grammys, Dan Zitt. I said I would only want to do a publishing deal with a company that believes I can win a Grammy.
Oh my gosh. And you know they're not returning those emails. No, like really.
DMs,
Yeah,
Austin,
oh my
DMs.
gosh, I didn't even clock that. Yeah. DMs. Holy fuck.
I can't tell if it doesn't seem like these are AI generated.
What
I
the
am really reinvigorated to create the 500-year plan.
what the fuck?
Dude, what are the Forever Estates? Doing a site visit at Forever Estates, and I got a text from Brian saying he needed to talk. I said, give me 30 minutes, and he said it was an urgent matter to discuss with Bill Abrams, out lawyer, and couldn't wait, our lawyer.
Okay, we've got
Uh,
it. We're googling some of these names. We're googling some of these
yeah.
names. Bill Abrams. That's what I'm gonna say. Bill
Bro, the
Abrams.
500-year plan?
I think he wants to live forever. Is what that is. Bill
What are
Abrams.
the Forever Estates?
Maybe it's like an Epstein sort of thing, and that's his lair, his sanctum. No, I'm serious, man. Uh, is it Abrams or he must have misspelled it because it says on here Abrahams, but there's no lawyer named Bill Abraham, so I think it is Bill
Well,
Abrams.
no, Bill was saying that the lawyer needed to talk with them urgently. So I don't know
Oh,
that Bill is definitely the lawyer.
okay. So I don't know that we're going to be able to find who this Bill guy is.
Oh, no, no, sorry. Yeah, Bill Abrams is our lawyer. He got a call from Brian. But yeah, Bill Abrams is just not specific enough a name. If you were to search maybe Forever Estates, Bill Abrams, Rob Dyrdek, Bill Abrams, Forever Estates, I don't know.
These read like child journal entries. Today I was deep in the future. I was feeling the joy and accomplishment of holding the time creationist book in my hand.
Oh boy. From September 22nd to 28th, he says, going through the play bigger template is really driving me towards seeing existence as the aggregation of information. This is connecting the Prada, something the deepest level of philosophy of time. Oh boy. These are
Uh,
AI generated. I don't. Yeah, I shudder to think what the process was of coming up with this and why he wants to
I'm
display it.
Yeah, I'm confused about something. Going back to February 22nd through 28th, when he mentions DMing this
Yeah.
Penguin Random House audio producer who isn't giving Rob the time of day, he says, I said, you may have read this. I glossed over it at the time. I said I would only want to do a publishing deal with a company that believes I can win a Grammy. So he's gunning for a Grammy with some audiobook that he wants to make in conjunction with
Yeah.
House. Yeah. This is a fucking bombshell right here. Wow. Wow. He's even more fucking deluded than we realized.
October 13th to 19th, my mind felt scattered during mediation. I assume he means meditation,
Right.
but the score was higher than usual with 82%. What the fuck does that mean? I kept seeing myself with the existence team in the content studio celebrating our 1 millionth user. The meditation was focused seeing myself as a billionaire meditating in forever estates. I was seeing the product designed complex and beautiful with feeling creating immense value. This was a ver low. Yeah, I don't think he wrote every word of this.
Hey,
This is awesome though.
at the
I love
Grammys,
this.
I'm gonna let you finish, but Rob Dyrdek had the best audiobook of all time. There's even more here that we haven't looked at yet,
Yeah.
like off to the side. Just to give me a second here. I want to keep going. Um, did we read? Let's see. We flew up to Fremont, California, for
Yeah,
Brylan
this is the 500-year plan
Brianna's.
one.
Okay, okay.
He, at the end of this, or close or bottom right corner, whatever, March 16th to 22nd. I have had a breakthrough on how to think about the structure of time and the way the existence puts structure to time through design. The time creation cycle, colon, and then there's more, but we
Oh
can't see
my
it.
gosh. Push
What
to
are the forever
completion.
states? Can we? I'm gonna look that up right now.
Okay. I'm not sure anything's gonna come up. I think that's his own phrasing, but
Forever Estates is Rob Dyrdek's ultimate custom-built
oh,
generational home in Beverly Hills,
oh,
California.
oh my gosh. Oh, there's a video. Can you see my screen? Let's look at this. This is from August 3rd, 2023. Rob Dyrdek posted it to his Instagram, and it's I
Your
guess it's
your screen is still on that calendar.
fuck. Give me a second. It's gonna come up.
I think I'm looking at the Instagram post that you were talking about, though.
Let's watch it together.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should be able to see it in a second. Sorry, I doubted you. This is a real thing apparently. Okay, can you see this?
I mean, forever. This isn't simply a home.
Yeah, let's description of the post here. Oh my gosh, what?
For
Forever.
generations to come, this will be a place for the Dyrdek family.
What the fuck? Wait, what? I don't get it though. What is it? Is it a house?
If 80% of the descendants average two children, we're talking 15,000 descendants by generation 20.
But and he's gonna house them all in the same complex? Like this is a fortress for the Dyrdek family line?
Yo,
Like
he's lost it.
I'm
He,
confused.
he's got a bullet point list numbered one, G1 as in generation one, 2016, colon, two as in two children, Coda and Nala, which you would assume those are the names of tigers in captivity, which were taken from Africa. Two, G2, 2041, 3.2. The number then goes up 2066, 5.1, and presumably these are the number of descendants that he's going to have, so that by generation 18, in 2441, the year, he will have 5,819.5 descendants.
Yeah, and
This
he's
is this is
he's
a mental health crisis on
he's
display.
he's naming them as William pointed out. The first generation, two children, Coda and Nala. That's followed by Timon and Pumbaa, um, and Deputy Dog, Forest Ghost Collar, Mickey Mouse. But
Yo.
do you understand what this is? I'm still confused.
Well, we got to watch the video.
Okay, okay. And by the way, I want like the one last thing I want to point out before we get into this. This is a familiar thing among like the tech mogul crowd, which is obviously what he's trying to emulate, like obsessively reproducing, like the whole eugenics angle. Like with that crowd, it makes sense because they're like exceptionally smart, high achieving people. There does not need to be 14K descendants of Rob Dyrdek. The world does
They're all watching fail clips.
not. This right here. Okay, here we go.
Okay, so it is a Google SketchUp style uh,
Yeah,
3D render of a
I was about to call
hypothetical.
it CGI, but that would be generous. Like it's
Yeah.
yeah, this is a bowling alley. This is a bowling alley screen. It's like a bowling alley
Yeah,
of like a gate opening to the Forever Estates. Yeah, and it's a bowling ball with a snapback, and he has a family of pins.
and the family of Pins has 14,000 members. Oh god, this is stupid. It's just a large futuristic looking building.
Yeah, there's no
There's no
narration.
plan here.
I was hoping for a narration.
Oh my god, dude. All of his generations to come are welcome in this just normal looking
Right,
LA house.
right. What? Yeah, like what is
You
notable?
ain't fitting 15,000 people in this fucking foyer. I was expecting a compound.
Right, right. I mean, he had to like create a 3D rendering of this. Like, I don't know, he's in some computer program, whatever the fuck. He can create whatever he wants, make the house of his dreams, and the best he can come up with is like, yeah, it's got a living room, I guess.
You got to start somewhere. Always and forever, my descendants will be welcome at the Forever Estates.
Yeah, I'm just gonna mute it because there's no narration from what I can tell.
Yeah, no, just
Just
scenic backyard with balcony and infinity
this is
pool.
just a
Okay.
house. His grand idea here, this is from 2023, by the way. This is like he's had this for a while, but yeah, his grand idea is I'm going to live in a home, and I guess subsequent generations will also live in this home. This is somehow worse than Existence IO. The
Thank
fuck?
you for sharing this. So inspirational. And I appreciate your wisdom. Keith Davis '06 says, "Man, you're just on a different level."
You are an amazing person, Rob. This is exactly what family should do for family. Take care of each other. Exactly. He didn't fucking come up with it. It doesn't need a name. Um, wow. I'm just gonna pretend I never saw that because that was honestly disturbing. I'm gonna go back to his calendar here to read some of these entries. Because there's a look at this. There's a whole half of the calendar we haven't looked at yet. Um,
Whoa, I have been consumed with the stress of uncertainty, but seeing the kids every morning brings me such motivation and joy. Oh man, the cracks are showing, friends.
a true breakthrough on how to actualize the time ledger aspect of existence. Today is the first time that
I'm thinking of calling it a calendar.
I Today is the first time that I have ever been able to look at a true ledger of my time because I screenshot what I planned last week as well. Okay, so he's convinced he discovered screenshotting. That
Wait
watched
a
the
second.
movie. What does it say? Yeah.
March 23rd to 29th, Brianna let me do that thing where I wear a strap on that's smaller than my dick, and she said, "No, use yours," over and over again. I don't think he meant to post that. 10 p.m. Come.
Look at this.
Orgasm, 6 out of 10.
An
Okay,
amazing
what?
an amazing adventure to the Bay for a 49ers football game with Brianna's family. It was so much fun. Pro football is a surreal experience.
Dude.
All of us dressed head to toe in Niners gear for the game. By that, he means all the football players were melting in a desert at at the game that they went to.
All the football players were wearing top hats, and there were Granny Smith apples obscuring their faces as they played the game.
The football was a lobster. Oh, check out this. Look at the fucking Roger Ebert here. Watched the movie Shelter. It was exciting and thrilling, but not the greatest story. I would give it 6 out of 10.
So nice getting, so nice golfing a quick 9 holes. This is a sexual innuendo. I never liked golfing, only 9, but this has changed my perspective. Two people early in the morning in something. It takes 90 minutes. Truly enjoyable way to play golf. Coda, I guess, is the name. Coda trying to describe our first date as he knows it is too cute.
What? Coda's his son, I thought.
Yeah, what's going
What's
on,
going
Rob?
on there? I don't want to think too hard about that.
What?
I have I have realized, oh shit, look at this. I have realized that doing a mini doc series about the history of ridiculousness and MTV through the lens of existence.io is the best way to launch existence.
Yo,
Speaking with Kyle and sharing the idea.
that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Through the lens of existence, meaning what, bro?
Um yeah. Yeah. A public burnout of mythical proportions. He really didn't think like that he didn't realize all this incriminating stuff is just behind him in this video.
I think he did. I think this
Yeah,
was all
I
staged.
think he's got a
Like
humiliation.
Charlie,
It's
like
a
firing
humiliation
Charlie
video.
as his CMO. I
Yeah,
don't think Charlie exists.
right,
I'm not
right,
even
right. He
convinced
wants to look
CMO is a
like
thing.
yeah, whether yeah, I didn't even think about that. What the fuck is a CMO? But he doesn't yeah, he wants to look like the big executive guy, right? Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah. We didn't
Chief
even finish.
marketing officer. Never mind. I'm stupid.
Okay.
Um, the post that I found when I Googled Forever Estates, they're just on a hilltop. That nothing has been done yet. Or I guess this is from what is this 2024? Yeah, they just dressed in white and showed up at a hilltop with some golden shovels.
Oh, like they're building the Forever Estate?
They took a photo shot as like a ceremonial announcement that. Whoa, hang on. Is this him in that living room from the concept video? No, bro. Let me share my
Send the
screen real
link.
quick.
Can send the link, I'll pull it
Yeah,
up on my
yeah.
end. Yes.
For a second, I was like, "Oh, damn, I'm wrong." They made it exactly how it shows up in the video, but nope. He has photoshopped his family into that 3D render, and now he's. I know this is really stunning stuff.
Let's see. Okay. Yeah, it's a photo of yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's the Dyrdek family in the living room that he 3D rendered in that video we were watching a minute ago. Thank you at Joe Mesler, I wonder who that is, for blessing our family with the Forever masterpiece. It's a reference to the painting above them. Although we are still a few years away from bringing Forever Estates to life, I am now beginning to collect the art that will be in the home. This piece is
Great, great
central.
first step. Great first step.
Yeah. This piece is central to the entire experience, and I really wanted to make it special. You know, we love and balloons. Joel really captured the essence of what the vision is all about. The perfect fit for the Sayota masterpiece. Okay, these are the artists that provided these, I guess. This painting will
Damn,
hang in this
on
great room for hundreds of years.
hundreds of years, he's lost it.
He's
In
trying to
20,
start like an aristocracy. Yeah.
but an aristocracy that's just white people who act tastefully black and rub their hands together and kind of shuffle back and forth and kind of speak in slang and say a bunch of stupid bullshit. Yahoo News reported in 2020 that Rob Dyrdek dropped 8.5 million on his third multi-million dollar property inside the guarded gates of the celeb popular Mulholland Estates enclave. Father's Day 2024, all I wanted was the construction vibes high. Timberlands, neon, and hard hats. Forever Estates full speed ahead. The first of many Father's Day celebrations here. They are actually beginning construction on it in this
Yeah,
in
I will.
2024.
All right. Do you want to get through the rest of the this calendar video and then call it a day?
Yeah, this
I'm
has been a
really,
fruitful episode.
yeah, I'm starving right now. Also, okay, let's see. Hold
Existence, we wanted to take that to another level. We wanted you to be able to reflect. We wanted you to be able to reflect on.
on. Sorry to pause so quickly, but he has
I ate the
shifted.
frog.
Yeah, he shifted slightly to the right and revealed a time block where he wrote, "I ate the frog."
I think he thinks that that's a saying.
On each time block so that you can tie that journaling to your lived experience.
Yes, he said, I ate the frog, as they say this morning.
Yeah. What does that
It
mean?
was so
Oh, do you want me to zoom in?
fun and abnormally beautiful and absolutely beautiful. We decided to take the. Wait. Oh, no, sorry. Where is I ate the frog?
Right
Oh.
here.
I let the something know that we something removing our children from Buckley.
I
I know
ate the
this is
frog.
going to be an absolute shock to them. It really makes no sense to donate 1 million, and that's where it cuts off. So he ate the frog. I think he means bit the bullet and removed his children from a certain private school.
But yeah, I don't want to implicate his young ones. They're clearly going through enough right now.
And they are spearheading a hundreds of generations long lineage,
Yeah, generations to come will all be eating the frog.
as they say.
Then you can begin to see all of your thoughts inside the existence grid And at any time, you could click on it to see a collection of your complete lived experience. It first shows you how many times you reflected, gives you an AI overview of your complete experience. You now have all of your reflections over that
Surprising the kids with our new dog, Happy. Great name.
Terrible.
period in one place. In this particular one, it's really interesting because this was a huge moment in my life, surprising our kids with the new dog, Happy. I mean, December 22nd, 9.2, rated it so high. Today we welcome.
What kept it from being a 10? The dog, like, did the dog shit all over the rug? It tracked dirt on the Forever Estate.
Welcome a new family member. Not a dog, a new family member. And then later in the week, reality set in, December 24th, 4.5, one of my low ratings. Chaotic Christmas Eve morning. I really wanted a puppy, but forgot and underestimated how chaotic it was to manage a puppy. But that's the beauty of the system. Whether it's positive experience or negative experience, you can reflect on it, add it to a time block, and then it becomes part of the record of you that existence is.
You got anything to follow that? I'm at a loss.
I'm curious as to the current state. Can you go on his Instagram and just look up Forever States? Because in
Yes.
2024 they were genuinely breaking ground and laying rebar, and they had construction vehicles all around.
His wife posted about it. Look at this.
Oh no, yeah, that's
Today.
the post I was looking at earlier. That's even
Uh-huh.
before they did anything here. This is the one where I'm talking about where they're
Oh,
just
with the
on a
shovels.
hilltop.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And Brianna Dyrdek says, today, finally, after all the dreaming impossible dreams, working so incredibly hard, never giving up despite all the setbacks, dead ends, trees, permits, HOA, weather, and absolute chaos, it's really finally happening. Today, a beautiful brand new chapter into our forever unfolds as we break ground on Forever Estates.
Why title it? Why publicize it? Like, what the fuck is the?
Right.
I don't know.
Oh, look at this. There's a
Yeah,
podcast about it. It's another podcast. We're gonna have to
yeah.
do
I
something
was
about
mentioning this
that.
a second ago.
You did? I
Yeah.
missed it. Sorry.
God
Uh,
damn you.
did you like read the? I honestly don't remember
I
the name.
skimmed the beginning of it. I don't know. Yeah, but once
Yeah,
I read this episode offers a deep dive into the principles of visioning and goal setting, I was like, okay, these people are brain dead as well.
right. Yeah, it's some podcast called Business Marriage. We could next time, or like next time we don't know what we're gonna do. We could listen to this
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah.
Some of it
Entering the
anyway.
Rob verse. I don't want to forget about Stilo. We should also stalk Stilo online.
Well, he's up to nothing. I mean, well, I guess he started a here, we can look him up. I think he started some organization to help underprivileged urban youth. Oh, damn, look at this. Look who he's with.
Yeah. For the listener, it's Michael B. Jordan and Jay-Z and some other
And
presumably distinguished black men.
Stilo is posing with them.
I,
That
I was I
sucks. That
really
sucks a
thought that that
lot.
was photoshopped.
Yeah, now there's no credibility to us making fun of him. That sucks. He's actually quite successful. That's so disappointing. Not that
Yeah,
I,
let's edit that out.
just
That did
erase
not
him.
happen. Well, I think we did the public service that this podcast claims to provide.
Yeah, we did. No, this was a good one.
We were passively, degenerately horny about cartoons. We
Hmm.
were critical and meanderingly comic about fools on the internet that we can insult to make ourselves feel better. And we paid more attention to ridiculousness and everything related to ridiculousness than anybody was ever supposed to. That's
Yeah.
that's that's the mission statement of this podcast, anyway.
Next time we will write the next Kali letter, I think.
Yeah, yeah,
I mailed it. I mailed the third one the other day.
nice.
Yeah, I wonder what that because it's the same post office clerk every time. I wonder what she thinks when I enter these letters. Because I'm writing in the childlike handwriting on the envelope, and I'm signing it Callie M.
Kelly, what letter?
Callie M because Kali worshippers they chant Kali Ma, Kali Ma,
Ah,
and so
nice.
Callie M. Yeah. All right. I think we've overstayed our welcome. Um,
Yeah.
well, I'll hit stop here.